Ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to be showing you an absolutely insane and hilarious chess game, but before I do, I just want to say that I think you all are lying to yourselves, and because the reason I think that is because as much as you want to learn and study, grind to get better in chess, what you really want to see is an absolutely hilarious and total just 400 elo disaster take place on the board, which is exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. I have a chess game played between two 400s on chess.com, and with that being said, I'm going to stop yapping and I will show you this absolute gem of a game. Alright, so we have these two 400s. We have Celtic playing with white pieces, who if Celtic is anything as good as the real Boston Celtics, hopefully will be surprising us, which right now is not really surprising us because he's rated 397, and then his opponent is Egan, rated 419, and I have some tea with me, so I'll be drinking that throughout the game. Okay, here we go. Now, the only thing I'm going to say before we start this game is I hope you are prepared, because it is you're not ready. As much as you think you are, you're just not ready, because this game dwarfs all other games. Not maybe all, but like this game dwarfs 400 chess. I mean, big time. So here we go. Celtic starts the game with d4. We have e6. So right away, right out of the gate, we have a very unusual game move being played by Egan. Celtic goes c4, which is totally traditional, and now we have queen h4 played by Egan. This is what you see when you are playing against a 400. Okay, this is the kind of game you see. Queen h4 is bananas. I don't even understand this move. You can just easily attack the queen. The queen has to go back, and yeah, Celtic goes knight to f3, attacking the queen and also defending the pawn with another defender, although the queen was already defending. Queen goes back to f6, and now we have e3. This move makes sense, although it might have been better to get the dark square bishop out, because now you have blocked it in with the pawn, but it's fine. We have g6, and we have knight to c3, so I mean, white is playing totally traditional and normal moves. We have bishop d6, and now we have bishop to d3. Again, all these moves that white has been playing have been played before many times. We have b6, and now we have e4. This is the top line of the computer, which is now wanting white to go e5. We have a5, so white goes e5, which is the best move. Now attacking both, sorry, not that. Now attacking both the, sorry, wrong button. Attacking both the bishop and the queen, and will at least gain at least 3 points of material. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. We have queen back to d8, pawn takes bishop, and now we have c takes d6, and now we have d5. So white is doing totally fine out of the gate. If I had to guess, I'd probably say the evaluation is probably like, at least +1, because white is now up a bishop. We have g5. Okay. G5 is like, G5 is the equivalent of just you played chess one time, you didn't enjoy it, but your mom made you play it because she thinks it makes you smarter, and so you play it because of that, because she forced you, but you want to get it over as fast as possible, so you play g5. D takes e6. Now we have d takes e6. D takes e6 is not very good, because you let black undouble the pawns, which I'm glad black even knows how to capture a pawn at this point. But I mean, this is black undouble the pawns, which now is not doing as bad because the pawns were doubled before. But in any case, we have d takes c6, and now castles by white. And now we have knight to c6. Bishop takes g5, and queen to d7, knight to b5. The threat here is white is wanting to go c7 to just fork the rook and the king. So we have f6, and now bishop back to h4, knight to e5, knight takes, and d takes. Yeah, there's no really no other way to take instead, like, there's really no way to take the knight without damaging your pawn structure again. So we have d takes e5, now redoubling the pawns. We have rook to c1. The point of this is that you probably just want to push the c pawn maybe, or, you know, we'll see. Bishop to b7, and now we have f3. The point of the point of this move is kind of clear. You are blocking the bishop's sight the sight of the bishop here, and then at some point you can maybe like reroute the bishop somewhere. I don't really know. Okay, so f3 makes sense. Queen to f7, and sorry, I don't know how to get rid of all these moves, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know how to get rid of those moves. Anyway, oh, there we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go back to the moves. f3, and now we have queen to f7 and c5. There it is. We have rook to a6, which, I mean, if you gave this total position right here, if you gave this position to, let's say, a sample size of, let's say, 50 players rated between these ratings here, so like 400 to 500. If you gave it to 50 players rated between 4 and 500 actually, 4 and 500. I don't know. I'd have to say that at least, I mean, 4 and 500 again. 100 players, 4 and 500. I'd got to say that, I mean, at least 75% of them would do a move like this. I mean, they might not admit it, but yeah. I mean, this is just, if they see a move that doesn't make sense, that's like, for some reason, automatically the move they want to play. I'm just, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, when they see a move that they think is special because nobody else has played it before, and thus must be a good move because it's not in any engine games, not in any database games ever, like anywhere, then it must be a good move, right? Wrong. That's just wrong, totally wrong, just wrong. Okay. With that being said, we have rook takes b6, and now we have bishop back to f2. You are just attacking the rook, and black loses the bishop. Not the bishop, sorry. Black loses the rook, and goes knight to e7. We have knight to c7 check, picks up the bishop, and now we have queen to h5. So at this point, black is really trying to basically lose the game. For the same reason I gave you before, they don't want to play the game anymore. They've played 24, 25 moves. They are done. Their mom is calling them for dinner or something, and she told them to play, but, you know, they're going to do whatever it takes to possibly lose this game. They're going to do whatever it takes to lose this game. So, yeah, stick around. You will not want to miss this. Believe me, you will not want to. Okay. f4. You're just opening up the queen, which is very logical. Queen, okay, okay, the two things I have about this move, number one, either black is so done playing that they will do literally whatever it takes to be done, which is one explanation for queen takes h2, and the second idea behind queen takes h2 is, I mean, I don't even have another option. I mean, that's like the only thing. Black is just like, wait, like, oh, I need to be done. Like, I need to be done with this game. And that's why they played queen takes h2, because other than that, it doesn't make sense. Like, doesn't make sense, okay? It just doesn't make sense. Okay. King takes h2, and e takes f4, and rook takes f4, and okay. So yeah, the threat now is rook c7, you know, playing bishop back, bring the queen, and, you know, just, I mean, take here, go here, just bring the pieces, bring all the pieces to the party, reroute, maybe push the pawn. That's the idea, right? That's white's idea, because white is, I mean, it's got to be like, if we had a analysis bar on here, it's, I would have to guess it's probably with best play, probably like, I mean, there could be mate, I don't know. I doubt it. Well, you know, I don't know, because the engines are a lot better than us, but if I had to guess, it's probably at least plus 15. Because white is up a bishop, a queen, a bishop, and a rook, 4 pawn. In other words, is up 19 points of material, which, you know, at this level, white could still manage to lose, honestly. I mean, black still has the rook, the knight, the king, and 4 pawns, so, I mean, white could find a way to lose. I mean, that would be pretty impressive. I mean, that would be more impressive than winning, honestly, if you found a way to lose. But, okay, so it's black's move. Black goes king to g8, and now we have queen to g4 check. King f7. Now we have queen h4. The idea behind this is exactly what the engine wants. Queen takes f6. We have knight to d5. I mean, this stops it, and it also attacks the rook. The problem with this is it's just very easily counterattacked or, blocked. Rook f2, h5, bishop c4, now attacking the knight. The knight has to leave, or it doesn't, so we have a trade, and we don't have a trade. Black instead decides to sack the knight because they have the brilliant move, king to d6, which does absolutely nothing. Now we have rook to d2, which, rook to f8, and now black's masterful, absolutely genius plan is to push these pawns and let them die. We have bishop f3 check. It's a discover check. Now we have rook to c7, king e8, and this game ended quickly and painlessly for black, thankfully. Rook f7, queen h8 check, rook f8, and bishop at c6 mate. So we gotta just just stop for a minute and just take a break. We just gotta take a deep breath, kind of just. I gotta take a drink of my tea. At this point, if you guys have to go to the bathroom or something, you should probably do that, because you just need to take a break, honestly. Let's take a break and just calm down for a minute, because this is a heinous game. This game was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the whole idea behind the way that black played was, like I've been saying, they had, their mom wanted them to play, and because she thought it would help them with critical thinking or with their IQ. I have no idea. Their IQ, can't be helped with this game. They can't be helped. And I'm just what bro was just unbelievably good at being terrible. It was just very interesting to see this game. And as soon as I saw it, I was I have to take a break and just let the negative emotions just sink in, because there's just so much of them right now, and sometimes we just need to take a break and just take a step back, but no, because we needed someone to go over this game, and when the student asks or calls or whatever, the teacher appears, right, or whatever that saying is. But I'm not saying I'm the teacher. I'm just saying I'm the person who brought you this game. So wow, this is a game for the history books, no doubt about it. Boy, black just White straight up played like a grandmaster, honestly, despite being 397 and having nothing to do with the Boston Celtics. So, totally played like his namesake, honestly. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you all enjoyed, and you can click here to subscribe. Click here to check out this video, my most recent video, and yeah, that's it. I'll stop yapping. I'll see you all in the next